house call.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
It's wedding season and we are back in the building, guys. We just came off of our wedding, our mini moon, honeymoon, any type of moon, honestly, and you guys had some of the craziest questions to ask us and we're here to answer them. If you're new to our channel and you haven't subscribed yet, shame. But if you aren't new and you've been subscribed and you know how we do things around here, welcome back, because we're back on YouTube and we're ready to have so much fun. And we're gonna kick things off in 2022 with some questions. And guess what? If you did ask us a question, you will be featured in this video. So make sure to watch the whole thing to find out if you were one of the lucky ones. Question 1 then. From It's Alex and Christy from Instagram. What was the most expensive part of the wedding?
I don't know.
What do you mean I don't know?
Forgot. Okay, you go first too. Don't just make. It's not like you're not just asking me questions.
Well, yeah, I'm like interviewing you.
I have this cool microphone today.
Okay, why are you doing it?
Because I want to.
Okay, that's like very
The
loud.
most expensive part of the wedding had to have been the alcohol.
Wrong.
It was the alcohol.
No, was it?
What was it? The food?
The venue.
That doesn't count.
What do you mean?
Obviously, the venue's expensive, but I'm saying like other than the venue.
Other than the venue,
the alcohol.
The alcohol was the most expensive.
Which is what I said initially. So
Well, she gets partial credit for that one. So when it came to the alcohol, since we weren't doing a cash bar, it was the most expensive. We had about 60 to 70 guests at our wedding, and
we did not have 60 to 70 guests. We had like 62, maybe even like in the lower 50, like upper 50s, like 59.
I said 60 to 70, which 62.
It was not even close to 70. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, stop eating the microphone.
I will be talking like this.
Point is, it was the alcohol. Make sure to budget for that, because we actually went a bit off of our budget because of the alcohol, and it's priced over $2,000. But we're not gonna talk about it.
Why are you talking so quiet?
Because we're doing ASMR.
No, I'm saying in general.
What?
You're talking so quiet.
Because I'm not trying to scream.
Talk a little louder. Okay, go ahead.
Question number 2 from It's Alex and Christy yet again. How expensive was your dress?
My dress actually was, I think, in total like $1,100 or $1,200. So it was not like, it's obviously expensive, but it wasn't the most expensive dress. I thought a dress would be like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
10.
Yeah, but it wasn't expensive compared to other dresses. The dress itself was like $1,100 or $1,200, and then the veil, I think, was additional like $200 or so. But I actually didn't end up wearing my veil, so.
Which is a whole other video and topic to talk about for another discussion.
Not really. I just didn't want to wear my veil because when I put on my dress, I felt like the dress kind of looked more like modern-ish, and I just didn't feel like a veil really like suited it. I mean, it was classy, kind of modern, a little bit of everything, but I just didn't think a veil would look good with it. So.
And we can't talk about the dress without mentioning Angela's amazing aunt, and thank you for getting that as the wedding gift from my beloved wife.
Yes, that was my wedding gift from my aunt, so thanks to
that was-
her,
that
there
was-
would be no wedding.
There would be no dress.
Yes.
It would have been a birthday suit wedding, which is what I was going for. Okay, third question, ladies and gentlemen, from Juice and Jaffa Official. Who was your favorite guest at the wedding?
Everyone was our favorite guest.
Wow, what a
But if it
politically
had
correct
to be,
answer.
everyone's our favorite guest. But there was one friend of my mom's that was the life of the party.
Life of the party.
All my friends were like, she's so cool, and the wedding would not have been the same without her.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, so she's technically like my extended aunt. She's technically family to me, so she was the coolest one at the wedding. She looked the coolest.
She looked the coolest.
And she was the funniest, and she's literally the best ever.
And all of our 20-year-old friends decided to tell us that they want to have a wedding or a party and make sure that she's going to be involved in that.
So I think that definitely
Solidifies the
that
answer.
she's the guest of honor.
But, you should have just said I was the favorite person of the wedding,
I would not say so.
Question 4.
You don't have to number the question.
It's
You
more...
could just say next question.
No, question 4.
Please don't. Just
Once
say
I
next
run
question.
out of fingers, I'll be able to. I'll just say
Once
next
you run out of
question.
hands, yes.
From Jeannie and Mantis from Instagram, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Do you plan on having any babies?
Ew, why do you have to say it like that?
What do you mean?
Ew,
how you
now
say
I
it.
don't. I mean, God willing, eventually.
Yeah.
Not
eventually.
anytime soon.
We're both right now students. We're still trying to figure things out. So babies are in the future. We already talked about this, a few years back. It just right now we're just not in the right, I don't want to say headspace, just not in the financial situation to have a lovely baby.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
No.
Question 5.
I just said stop numbering them.
From our good friends on Instagram, Ready Steady Rookie. What is your favorite thing about each other? Uh-oh, this is going to be a hard question for you.
It is a hard question.
Yeah.
No, obviously it's not hard. I think my favorite thing about Daniel, if I had to just pick one.
Wow, there's so many. I am amazing.
How about, I wish they also asked what is your least favorite thing about Daniel, because I can really easily answer that one. My favorite thing about Daniel
You see,
would
this is what happens when
obviously,
you get married.
it would obviously be his, I mean, you want me to tell them how you are?
What?
Okay, anyways, so my favorite thing would be probably his like optimism. Like we could be literally homeless and he'd be like, oh, it's okay, we'll get out of this. So I start freaking out and he always makes me feel like we're gonna be fine. Even though, things could be hitting the fan and we're not fine and the world is on fire, he always makes it feel like everything is okay. So
I was actually going to say something similar about you.
what?
Not optimism, because, we don't want to talk about that, because the flames come about right away.
Okay.
But I was going to say, and I always say this, and I hate repeating myself, but it is my most favorite quality of yours. You're the best, caring person.
That's
and
just such a
loving,
generic
motherly loving.
answer.
Okay,
That's so sad that you have
it's a
nothing else to
motherly
say.
love. You are the most motherly loving person I've ever met.
Motherly loving.
Yes.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
I love mothers. Or
No, you provide motherly love.
like I'm nurturing, caring.
Very caring. And
So you
nurturing.
love me like a mother is what you're trying to say. I'm the most motherly love. That's just weird. I think
How
you're
is
gonna
that
have to
weird?
redo that one.
Why?
That you love me like your mom.
I never said. I never said I love you like my mom. I'm just saying it's a quality a lot of people don't have.
That they
And
care.
Yes, I actually a lot of people don't give a damn.
Well, thank you.
I have for example, I feel like I need to explain myself in this situation. I have a little cut about this big on my arm. No big deal. It was a week ago, but she just noticed it. Out of nowhere, there's panic. There's bandages.
I don't
Gauze.
panic.
No,
I wouldn't say panic is the right word.
panic. Panic at the disco. Okay, I'll meet you in the middle. So. There's gauze, there's Band-Aids, there's formaldehyde, there's alcohol, there's sirens, everything. That right there is motherly love. Mothers, oh, she's not my mother, but
This is just getting so much weirder.
that's what it means. It's like
Oh my
it's
God.
the epitome of love.
Right.
And I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost
I'm
in this
just-
camera, so whatever.
Okay. Let's
right.
move on from that.
Hopefully
because you
our
need to
friends Ready,
think about that
Steady-
again.
Rookie got the answer for that one.
Okay.
Next question.
Question next.
Why do you keep pushing me for?
Stop. Okay.
I'm a lefty. What can I do?
Go ahead.
All right. What did you enjoy most on the day that you weren't expecting to?
You can answer this one first.
Oh, I like when you go first because it gives me time.
No, you go first.
I'm gonna have to read this again then. I need to stall. What did you enjoy most on the day that you weren't expecting to? Something I wasn't expecting to enjoy? I feel like I know the answer for you, but not for myself.
Okay, just answer it.
I'll say both.
No, you go.
I still need to stall for my
No,
answer.
just go.
I feel like for you, the one thing you didn't expect
How do you
to
know
enjoy
what I...
is the dancing. Because you ended up having a lot of fun on the dance floor, and I feel like you never were planning to dance as much as you did.
I had a lot of fun, so I think that's the truth.
Yeah. I still can't figure out for me. I don't know what I was expecting to be bad. I don't know. I wasn't. What was there that I enjoyed the most that I didn't expect to?
Well, I mean, I think I know that you started bawling like a baby during the ceremony. How about that one?
Yeah, but I was planning on enjoying that.
Yeah, but you weren't planning on crying.
Well, I guess I wasn't ready to enjoy it that much.
Yeah, he was crying when I walked down the aisle.
During the ceremony, okay, put something in perspective over here, okay? Get out a notepad. You need to write this down.
Yeah.
I don't cry. I'm not a very outwardly emotional person. I show a lot of flavor in my speeches, but I haven't cried in a very long time. Only once in the last 15 years for obvious reasons. We won't go into that.
What does that mean?
And so we had a lot of conversations leading up to the wedding, and she was like, oh boy, if you don't like crying when I come out, I'm gonna go back inside, we're gonna redo the whole thing. And I was like, listen, I'm not emotional like that. I'm gonna be crying on the inside, but not on the outside, so you just need to understand what type of person I am. But let me tell you this. The second she stepped out in her wedding dress down the aisle, I couldn't hold it in. I couldn't even like fake what happened at that moment. They just started flying out of my eye. Like, you know, like the sprinklers, like when it came like in the grass, like in the windshield for the car, instead of going down, it went, pew! They started flying everywhere. And what's really funny is that the wedding coordinator on that day, she literally gave me tissues to provide to Angela when she comes down the aisle. But the only person that used it that day was me.
That's funny.
So what's your answer? That's funny?
I agreed with you that the dancing part was
So you
my
had no
favorite.
answer, I answered for you.
That was going to be my answer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you swear to God?
Swear to God.
Really? Wow, look at that.
Elbow.
Husband and wife. Elbow.
Elbow.
Next question by our friends.
Okay,
Ready, steady, rookie.
ready.
What was the first thing you were looking forward to after the wedding?
Sleeping. Relaxing.
Yeah.
Not really wedding planning anymore. Yeah.
So I think, I don't know if there's gonna be a question coming up, but I'm gonna do like a little spoiler alert. We planned our whole wedding ourselves.
Yeah.
We had no wedding planner. Everything in that wedding that you guys will see on pictures on Instagram, hopefully when we get our wedding video in the future, we'll showcase that on here. But everything you see, we did it. Decorations, the flowers, the seating, everything. And so you have to imagine, even though we planned so far in advance, the last 3 days prior to the wedding day was hell. It was awful. And we have to just shout out to our good friend and cousin, Evelyn, because she decided to come a little early to hang out with us for vacation. But let me tell you, it was the furthest thing from vacation because we hustled her for those 3 days because we could not have done it without her.
She really helped us out.
She is the best help we could have ever asked for.
Yeah.
But yes, relaxation nation. Look, oh my God, you keep-
Not planning anymore. Stop moving your elbow. Thank you.
That's what we were looking for. Next question. From our good friend Rachel 7. Rachel 7,
What was the best part of the wedding for you?
the best part of the wedding. I have my answer.
I think the best part of the wedding was seeing how much fun everybody was having, because so much like went into it, and I was so nervous that like people weren't gonna have fun, that it was gonna be like, that might be boring, or that people were not gonna like the food, people weren't gonna like the music. I was just scared about every little detail.
Yeah.
And
Since we planned it all.
so since we had, like, I saw everyone's having a great time, I feel like it really made me have a great time, because then I was like, oh, if everyone's having fun, I want to have fun too. And I think that just really helped me calm my nerves and like have a good time.
And what's really crazy is that when we looked at the photos after we received them after the wedding, and like even people that were in the photo themselves, just in the background, everyone's smiling, everyone's having a good time. So it's just like the atmosphere was just amazing.
I agree.
But the one thing that I would say, the best part, was that so I did a big surprise for the wedding. I hired samba dancers. It's a very complicated story, so I'm not gonna leave with this for
We
this
can also
Q&A.
pop up the picture here of your grand entrance.
For the
We'll do
grand
that.
entrance, yes. And so, long story short, TLDR for those people that know what that
Okay,
means.
please speed it up.
What happened was I had these samba dancers. The only people that knew about it was myself, the dancers,
It turns
and her
out
sister.
that everybody, stop saying that,
No,
because
no, they didn't.
everybody at the wedding saw them before they came out.
No, okay. One thing I will say, but they came dressed as like civilians. They didn't have all those crazy things that you just
I know,
saw
but
in the
everybody
picture.
saw them after they got ready, before
Okay,
they were
because
about
everybody
to go.
was chilling all over the
I'm
venue.
just
What can I
saying,
do?
he keeps saying no one knew,
no
one knew what the
original
concept,
plan,
but everybody
nobody
knew before they surprised everyone.
But still, everybody was surprised. So,
But everybody knew.
but the point is, I came out with the samba dancers, with a crown on my head, with a cape, luxurious, handmade
So
from
dumb.
golden thread.
So dumb.
You loved it.
The cape, I just didn't get
The
it.
cape was the final, like, cherry on top of the whole outfit.
I don't agree.
You guys will see the picture. You let us know in the comments down below. Next question. Next question from our good friend Rachel 7 from Instagram.
Was that your like way of like making a cute edit? You can just tell people you messed up. We're back.
I didn't mess up.
Were you guys
This
nervous while you
hair,
were
though.
saying your vows?
Makeup. Can you guys take care of this?
I was not nervous while saying my vows. I just didn't want to mess up and I didn't want to stumble because everybody was listening. So I just kept like taking deep breaths and I was fine.
Was I nervous? A little bit. The thing is, I was a little nervous because like I knew my vow was gonna be really long, and I was scared if people were gonna get bored. But I added some like funny bits to it. So the second I heard that the crowd was loving it and she was loving it, it made the anxiety go down a little bit. You guys can see me on camera. I'm like all over the place, and like at that point, I was just standing still like a soldier for like
You
the
were
first
fine.
minute.
You were fine.
I was good.
You
I
were
was not
fine.
that nervous, but in the beginning, since I had to do the first vow on top of everything, I was the first one with the mic. I never had a mic like that before. We have these, but not
You were
these
fine.
broadcaster ones. But it was not that bad.
No, I thought it would be more nerve wracking.
But pause, my feet are sleeping. Oh my god. Ow. My feet are so. I can't. Just hold on. They're both dead right now. Can you help me?
Here.
Next question from our good friend olove.ly from Instagram. What's the cost if it's fine with you to share?
I want to go first.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Yes.
I personally don't want to like share the cost of our wedding because I just don't think we should do that.
Okay.
Because I just feel like that's kind of a little like personal, but we could definitely share a range for our wedding.
Yeah, we're gonna share a range with you guys.
Yeah,
So,
but I don't want to mention a price.
one thing I will say, I actually asked a lot of my friends that were at the wedding to tell me how much they think the whole wedding actually cost based on the experience they're having, on the scenery,
What
on
kind
the
of a
venue.
weird question is that to ask people at the wedding? How much do you think this cost?
No, we were just talking about it. He was like, yo, this place is so good. I was like, how much do you think it costs? He was like, oh my God, it's like at least $50,000, $60,000. And I'm like, yeah, right. We're not paying that money.
Okay, so
a lot
also
of people-
another disclaimer, stop saying we're not paying that money. Our parents really, the wedding was basically our wedding gift, so it was really nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, you know, when I say we're not paying, I kind of mean like the family, but you know.
Stop making it sound like you're a big roller. Even
Big
though you're
roller,
in
baby.
the negatives. Anyways, moving on.
Was that really necessary? Point of the matter, the range that people were telling us were between $35,000 and $70,000, and the actual range for everything, taxes, food, alcohol,
Okay, Dano,
capes,
get to
crowns,
it.
everything, was between $10,000 and $20,000.
I was gonna ask to just say less than 20, but okay.
10 and 20. Could be 10, could be 18. We don't know.
Yeah.
Because Angela has classified that information.
Okay, next question.
Next question. Bam.
Did you have a wedding planner? No, we didn't. We planned our wedding ourselves.
Everything. Everything. Everything you see in a wedding, we did it.
Okay.
Next question from the infamous
How did
olove.ly.
it's the same person for 4
Yes.
questions, so please stop. How did you prepare for the wedding? We were just planning every single day, most likely for like the last year. At least a little dent each day to make it easier for us.
Our wedding was December 17th of 2021. We started planning January 1st of 2021. From that point to December 17th, we did something at least every day.
Yep.
That's it. That's what you gotta do. You have to pre-plan to be
Okay.
organized.
And our final question.
Final question of the night.
Go.
Where is your wedding held at?
It was at the Crystal Ballroom in Lake Mary, which is near Orlando,
North of
Florida.
Orlando.
North of
Yes.
Orlando in
United
Florida.
States of America.
Yep. So that's that.
That's it? No, that's like so anticlimactic.
I think they were pretty good questions though,
No, you have to like give some oomph for that answer. It was in Lake Mary, boys.
which is near Orlando.
North of Orlando.
It was an amazing, amazing wedding.
GPS coordinates 111, comma, negative 85.
I would not follow those directions if I were you.
If you guys can let us know in the comments down below where exactly I just pinpointed that to. I don't know if that's like an actual like location, but if it is, let us know.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you guys so much for watching our return to the infamous YouTube platform. If you liked what you saw today, make sure to crush that like button. And of course, if you like the two of us and Mr. Rambo, which is actually sleeping on set today, make sure to crush that subscription button and crush that notification bell, because if you do, you'll be the first one notified. The first one of many when we drop another banger like this, because we have so many things in store for you for 2022.
Thank you.
And I didn't stutter. Bam!